Hello everybody. It is a nice, humid, hot Florida late morning here. I'm up by my driveway and these Seminole pumpkins are just doing absolutely amazing. This plant right here came all the way up underneath these plum trees, all through this bed. It's getting ready to have ducks moved into it to clean out for fall planting. And they have set up shop right here, going up and down the driveway. And you can see there's the tip of one of the vines. And they just keep on spreading and spreading. Actually went out that way some. And I had to turn it around because it's going a direction I did not want it to. But it is very happy up here. It's actually got some nice shade underneath the plum trees here. And this soil is not particularly rich. You can see it's had some mulch dumped on it, but other than that, it's pretty sandy and weedy. I just keep it weeded as we go, and the ducks will get that bed back there. But it's just pumping along. We're in the middle of August here, and this will be the third flush of fruit squash coming off of these guys. And I'm going to show you those. Look at beautiful. They were pollinated. And there's one coming in right there. Little fruit starting to swell. And there's one underneath there, starting to swell up. Then there's one more that I saw right there, starting to grow nicely. Look at that. So definitely, you guys want to grow some squash, especially, gosh, where are we at? Gulf Coast. Anywhere in the Gulf Coast here, Florida, deep south, I gotta look into the Seminole pumpkins. There's a few different strains, of course. I grow one of the old strains, which you get about a 1 to 4 pound squash on it. And the seed cavity is medium, it's not large. It's got a seed cavity, but nice thick walls. One squash, a smaller one's good for a person. Larger one will make 3 to 4 people happy. But look at how beautiful these are doing. These guys get absolutely zero care from me. And they just spread over my entire yard. I have not planted these squash in years. And every summer, wherever they managed to overwinter, they just start running again and start producing. The only care they get from me is they either get, one, ran over by car tires or a lawnmower or eaten, and two, if I don't want that to happen to them, I simply reroute the vine. That's it. Super productive squash, very vigorous. These guys are unstoppable once they get going. And you can see right here, there's a little female flower that'll be ripening up in the next couple weeks. That'll be another squash. And these guys will just keep on pumping out the fruit until the frost knocks them back. Definitely plants you want to grow, guys. Seminole pumpkins. Bugs don't bother them. Disease doesn't bother them. Super tasty, delicious fruits. Just can't beat it. Very easy to grow. You harvest these fruits, they will sit on your counter for months, if not more than a year. And the longer they sit there, the better tasting they are. If you're looking for some seed, guys, look down below, get hold of me, and then let them free. Grow food, guys. Grow things that are easy, carefree, delicious, and will give you tons of food right here. You can eat the tips, you can eat the flowers, you can eat the young squash. Whole plant's edible. And look at, no bug problems, no mildew problems. That's what you want. Real Seminole pumpkins, guys. These things are amazing. Just amazing squash. We've still got 3+ months of these to grow, and they have no idea when to stop, so they just keep on going. Zero care, guys. Zero care. I don't plant seed. I don't plant them in any special dirt. I mean, most people are probably going to have to plant seeds every year. It's exceptional when you can just have them keep coming back year after year. But if you've got the setup where they're a little bit protected, that's completely viable way of doing it. Just letting them do it on their own. You could even take cuttings of these, because they root at every node, pot a few up, overwinter them, and then plant out mature vines as soon as it warms up, and they pump out the female flowers. The mature vines, don't even have to worry about it. Normally you get tons of male flowers when you're growing squash. Tons and tons of male flowers, and you wonder where those females are. On these mature vines, I have the opposite problem sometimes. Sometimes there's so many female flowers and I don't have any males to pollinate them. It's not a bad problem to have, because then you can just eat the female flowers. But really interesting to have the opposite effect of so many female flowers and sometimes not enough males. But of course, it only takes one male flower can pollinate 4, 5, 6 females easily. But sometimes there are 0 males on these guys because they're just pushing out so many female flowers. Very interesting. But one of my top absolute favorite summer, well, you can eat the green squash as a summer squash. But anyway, top favorite squash, guys, Seminole pumpkins. I do grow a few others just for the, curiosity and different flavors. But for maximum production and a delicious flavor, the Seminole pumpkins are the only way to go. Don't mind the heat, don't mind the rain, don't mind the bugs. That's just amazing.